Thank you very much. It's a great privilege to be here. Several people have already spoken about our web of interconnections in this place. I want to invite you one more time to acknowledge those interconnections. The web of relationships that supported the graduates in coming to this day and hour. None of us would be here without the love and nurture of family, of parents, and of the faculty and staff who have been your mentors and companions on this leg of the journey. Their confidence has given courage to the uncertain and helped each one of you to dream dreams and discover the vision that will shape your life's journey. Give thanks to each and every one who has loved you enough to push and challenge and support and bring you to this place. The work of Eckerd College is undergirded by a creative dream. This community exists to form deeply passionate students of life who will change the world. As your own lives have been transformed by your life in community here, you've been challenged to understand the deep web of connections that link us to human beings across the planet, as well as the earth and all the inhabitants of its ecosystems. That web supports all life, and it continues through the effective action of each and every part. At this stage in our long trajectory of development, human beings are the only creatures whose planet-changing effects are strong enough to give a name to this geologic age, the Anthropocene age. You have the capacity to help all of us think outside that dead-end box, to help the world live and thrive. Eckerd has encouraged you to discover your purpose for life in this era and to try on some of humanity's ancient answers. Most college students try on the one called "Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die." It's appropriate to celebrate with friends and to keep thinking and moving outside your comfort zone. Recognize the ancient wisdom that urges us to find purpose in those interconnections that bind us to one another, even when they are not solidarities of our own choosing. We can't become fully effective and functional human beings in isolation. And any number of scientists will show you that it is in the give and take of interaction with their environment, even in merrymaking, that living things develop their unique character. The cultures of Southern Africa speak about human relationship in terms of Ubuntu. It means that we can only be truly human by recognizing that I am only because we are, that we only become fully human in community. Native Americans speak about all our relatives in the sacred circle of creation. The Torah and the prophets repeatedly challenge us to welcome the stranger, to care for the rejected, and ultimately to love neighbors as ourselves. For if one of those neighbors is suffering and marginalized, all of us are diminished. Ultimately, that ancient wisdom speaks of right relationship, respect, and dignity for all lives. The Diné, or Navajo, speak of it as hojo, akin to the Hebrew word shalom, that peace and beauty come of good and just relationships. Keep moving outside yourselves to partner with all who are beginning to recognize, affirm, and give their hearts to a dream of right relationships with all living beings. Western consciousness is being reawakened by the wisdom of our ancestors and the dawning awareness of our ways of dispossessing and marginalizing the other species on this planet. We're all learning to challenge the claims that some are less worthy than others. And we are learning that we are only because all living things are. Graduates, what have you claimed as "this I believe"? Belief means what you give your heart to, and that deeply held dream of your heart will shape your vocation and your way in the world if you tend it. The dream will transform you and the world if it is nurtured, visited and revisited, exercised in the sense of practicing it, and if it's shared. Let your heart's dream keep expanding, moving and living beyond where it is now. The world needs your dream. Tend its fire. Keep that burning passion alive. Like Ubuntu, your dream will grow and its purpose will prosper if you tell it out and let your dream encounter others. Some of those meetings will draw sparks, and some will singe the edges of your heart. But the dream only grows and spreads by setting others alight. Passion has two sides to it, both the deep well of life-giving energy and the suffering that the world visits on those who are bold enough to drink there. Be not afraid, for exercising your passion is the road to more abundant life for all. Keep the fire burning, and when it grows dim, look around for others who share great parts of your dream and will help to fan your flame. Ultimately, the fire in all hearts has the same source. In the creative passion that set the universe in motion, in the Big Bang's flaring forth, in the cosmic dream that there be something rather than nothing, that there be life even in the face of nothingness. Look outside. See your relatives. Remember where we have come from and give thanks. It makes all relationships more fruitful. The dream of a healed world with abundant life possible for all begins with those lively ties that bind us together. No human being is an island. No creature lives only to itself. We are made for relationship. We're made for the kind of right relationship that human society calls justice. We may differ in understanding how to get there, yet the journey and the path are made by walking and walking together. A 19th century philosopher, Henri Frédéric Amiel, put it this way: life is short, and we have not much time to gladden the hearts of those who travel with us. Oh, be swift to love, make haste to be kind. The deep roots of that word kindness are about relatives and doing good to one another. When we are kind to all our kin, when we love all our neighbors with justice, the world sings. Whatever passion claims your heart, move outside yourself and help the world become such a place. Go in company, aware that none of us travels this way alone. Go with confidence in the deep inner truth of your passion, supported by your companions. And go seeking to learn from those who challenge and disagree with you, for we will never grow otherwise. Live in that tension, for it will teach and strengthen you and give you hope for more than you could ever imagine alone. Go with curiosity about all your neighbors and continue to discover the creative nature of diversity. I know you've been asking for greater diversity in this student body, for you've learned that diversity fosters both resilience and creativity. That same principle applies to all living communities, for creativity is born of the chaotic and unpredictable interplay with difference. Chief Seattle put it this way in 1854. He said, "Humankind has not woven the web of life. We are but one thread within it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. All things are bound together. All things connect." So graduates, dream big and put your passion out there. Expect it to light fires and expect to be singed in return. Like sparks running through the stubble, let your fire set the world alight with a vision of greater life for this world. Go light creative and passionate fires, filled with kindred spirit and loving kindness for all our relatives. You lit candles here 4 years ago. Now go light up the world.